Alright everyone, RJ here. Welcome back to the channel, and today I'm giving my pick of the ultimate flagship device of 2022. Now I've had this phone for around 9 or 10 months. I got the exclusive so-called red. It took it a little bit longer to get here than I expected it to, but this phone has been used as a daily phone, whether on the network or just on Wi-Fi for media consumption. A lot of my videos I make on my channel are made with this phone, and it does a really good job. And this is, in my opinion, one of the best smartphones out there. I know it's the best smartphone I've ever used. And y'all know I'm not the biggest Samsung fan. You know, a lot of their phones, I think money grab, a lot of it. Very expensive phones, but I will say that a great phone is a great phone, and this is it, okay? It does everything that you want it to do. It's got the power. It has the cameras, the display is beautiful, has the S Pen, battery life is really good. It's just the ultimate phone, okay? I mean, the display, one of the best I have ever seen. It is just so crisp, clear. 1440 display, 120 hertz. It's just a beautiful panel here. Phone is super smooth. I mean, the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 got 12 gigabytes of RAM, and plus 8 extra gigabytes of RAM for the RAM Plus when it needs it. And this is the 512 gigabyte of storage version here. And it's just, there's not enough good things to say about it. There is a couple of negatives, little nitpick things I want to hit on. But for the most part, I mean, this has just been a great phone. Now, I personally didn't buy this phone for the S Pen. Now, I had the S21 Ultra. Great phone. I love that phone. But here lately, I have used an S Pen for more things. I've had to sign some documents, stuff like that, and it comes in so handy, all right? That S Pen is really nice. I'm not really going to dive into it a whole lot because y'all know what the S Pen is and what it does and all. There is just so many features and so many things you can do with this here. Take pictures, but just by using this right here, you can, screen write, create notes, doodle, color. I mean, I use it for coloring every once in a while just to pass some time every once in a while. But it just works so good. I mean, yeah, it's a great phone. Like I said, it's extremely smooth. And there's really not much I can say about this phone that y'all hadn't already heard. The cameras are great. It runs it runs the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1. I've not seen any heating problems with mine. I do my recording for my channel on here on this phone at 1080p 30 or 60. Yes, you can record in 8K, which is a waste of space in my opinion. 4K 30, 4K 60, that's nice, but still too much storage in my personal opinion. So I record in 1080p 30 or 60, and it looks just fine to me. And in here recording videos, it's about 75, 78 degrees in here at times, and it gets rather humid and muggy in here. And this phone does not hardly get warm. While I'm recording, it gets a little bit warm, but it's not that bad. The battery life, 5,000 milliamp hour battery, 45 watt fast charging. Battery life has been really good on this phone. I've not had any issues. Now, of course, like I said before, battery life is always subjective on any phone, okay? Because it all depends on how you use your phone. If you use it light, medium, heavy, which if you got this phone right here, you're going to be using it pretty heavy and heavier than most because it's just what all it can do. But, I mean, Android version 13, it's on the latest December security patch. This phone does a lot of things, and the majority probably won't even use this phone to its fullest potential because it does everything. I mean, it does. I mean, it's so smooth. I mean, if you want to save on battery, like I said in other videos, if you do like DoorDash or Uber or stuff like that, you're going to be using your GPS a lot, and maybe like Pandora or Spotify or something like that. I mean, there's ways to save your battery on this phone. First of all, not in wallpapers, but in display. I mean, you can reduce it down to 60 hertz to save on battery if you want to do that. And you can also lower your screen resolution down to just 720p to save on battery. Right now it's on Full HD Plus. Let's go ahead and turn that up there to WQHD. And I mean, this phone just does so many things. Like I say, I mean, there's not much I can say about it that y'all haven't heard already. It is quick, it is fast, and does everything that you want it to do. I did run a Geekbench 5 test here, And you see the scores there at 1218 single core, 3492 multi-core, and this thing is just a little powerhouse. It is. I mean, cameras are great. Battery is great. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this video because y'all all know this phone. The fingerprint scanner, really good. I mean, the ultrasonic fingerprint scanner, I must have pushed wallpapers or something there. Face Unlock is really good as well. That fingerprint scanner is just, I mean, if you learn it, you can just hit the screen, know exactly where that fingerprint scanner is at. I mean, no lights, no circle here, just push and boom, it's on. Now, what are some things that I wish were a little bit different? One, the curved display. Let's get rid of curved displays. If this had a flat display here, I would like it a lot more. Now, I've not had like any mishaps, nothing like that with this phone, no problems like that, but a flat display just looks better. Also, a bit more rounded edges. You know, this is just like it just sharply drops off. There's been a lot of complaint with a lot of creators I've seen that they also want that as well. I'm sure a lot of y'all do, but it's not that bad. I mean, as far as like digging into your hand, it's not all that bad. All right. But, you know, that's really the only two things I can nitpick about it. Stereo speakers sound great. Cameras, like I say. Shutter lag is still a thing on Samsung phones. If they was to fix that shutter lag, man, I wish they should have already had it fixed by now. But the phone looks good. The design, the quality, it's top notch. The price, steep. $11.99 for the base price. I think it was 8 gigs and 128 gig, which is pathetic. You know, this one right here was like $1,400 with the 512 gigabyte version. That was them actually giving you the double storage or whatever whenever they were doing the pre-orders and stuff. Of course, I traded them as 21 Ultra, so I got about half off the phone, but still steep. And I really hope that with some of the other phones coming out that are a lot cheaper, that it'll put Samsung in a way where they got to kind of lower their prices down on these phones a little bit. Because honestly, as good as this phone is, as good as it works, as flawless as it works, $11.99 is just way too high. I mean, it just is. It ain't. I mean, it's just the price is nah. Come on, they can lower the price, yeah. But the phone is, like I said, the phone is super smooth. It plays games very, very well. Not even going to show a game test because y'all know it can handle whatever you throw at it. It's a great phone. I don't think that there's anybody that can really dispute that. There it is. The ultimate flagship of 2022. Hands down is the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra. So that's all I want to say about it. I know it was a little bit scattered on this one here, but there's just, I mean, the phone speaks for itself. It's great. So that's all I want to say about it. If it's helpful and informative, you enjoyed it, hit the like button. If you have any comments, leave it down below. And if you're new here and haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. Hit that bell on for notifications of future videos. I'd appreciate it. Y'all have a good one, and thanks for watching.